This week's episode of Ask Georgie, we're hopping back in the way back machine. This week's shirt is coming to you from Hack for Baruch, which is the very first tech and entrepreneurship club at Baruch College. And I was the president for the 2016 to 2017 cohort class, or whatever you call club, while I was super pregnant, might I add you, but it was a great experience. Shout out to my Hack for Baruch and Baruch alums. It was, I've always been a little nerd. This logo is literally in the shape of Lego blocks. So Hack for Baruch, big shout out, whoop, whoop, Baruch. I was asked a little bit about time traveling. So if you knew what you know now, what would you do different or the same? And if I knew what I know now, what would I do different? First of all, there's only one thing that I would do differently. The only thing that I would do differently is tell myself to chill the hell out a lot more. Over the last 5 years, my stress level has been like, and my productivity has been a little shaky because of it. So I'll explain that a little bit more. So in the last 6 years alone, well, I'll give it a little, in the last 10 years, right? Let's say since 2008, 10 years, one little decade. In the last 10 years, I have been kicked out. I moved about 6 to 7 times. I graduated middle school, high school, and college. I had 2 kids, got married, started like 7 to 8 businesses, worked at about 10 different companies, made a lot of money, lost a lot of money, lost a lot of sleep, been depressed, in and out of therapy. A lot of shit went down, is pretty much what I'm trying to get at. And if I could go back, what I would do differently, or what I would, whisper in the 2008 version of Georgie's brain, and then come back, every 2 years and whisper, chill, it's gonna be okay. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Georgie, don't worry about a thing. Alright, so clearly I'm getting real silly on this episode, because it's just, when people ask questions like this, it makes me think, unlike most, I wouldn't go back and change a hell of a lot. I would leave everything the same, because one, all my experiences, everything that has happened to me to date makes me who I am today, right? And I don't know which part of it, if I was to take it out, could completely change my life in a different, it could be good, it could be bad, but I feel I'm comfortable with how my life is right now. I'm happy I've been able to experience different things, live in different places, interact with different people, have different experiences, read different things, knowledge, experiences, connections. Just so much of it has been intertwined, and it's so much of who I am and what makes me great and what makes me valuable, that I don't want to lose any of it. I don't want to. Some of it has been really, really painful and horrible and terrible. But at the end of the day, what happened because of all those experiences is my awesomeness, like me. And I don't know which part of it would impact my life for the better or for the worse. So I'm just going to leave it all the same. It already happened. And it was a part of my journey to figuring out what I want to be, who I want to be, where I want to be in life. And, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm tearing up a little bit. But without my experiences, then who am I? Like, without my journey, then what am I? Without my failures and lessons and all of it, all the goods and the bads, then who am I? That I'm no longer the Georgie that's right here, right now, and I'm happy with her. I like her a lot. I hope you guys, enjoy my content as well. But without that, where would I be and who would I be? So I wouldn't go back and change a thing. I would just whisper in my little ear, relax, enjoy the moment more, slow down a little bit sometimes, because over the years, I would say a lot of my time went to stressing about things that weren't even a big deal at all. Now looking back, it's just like, Really, I'll kid you not, guys. There was this one point I thought I was allergic to nuts. I just woke up one day and I just stopped eating Snickers, and all my favorite chocolates have nuts in them. And I just stopped. I was like, I'm allergic to nuts. I need to go to the doctor. Then I procrastinated on going to the doctor. So for like 6 months, I didn't eat no Snickers, no candy bar that could have been processed with nuts, no peanut butter, nothing. And I love peanut butter and jelly too. And come to find out, I was not allergic to nuts. I just made myself really paranoid and stressed out. Another time, I got like became claustrophobic. Mind you, living in New York City, taking the train, subway every day at rush hour. And I just magically became claustrophobic. I went to like a deep depression just thinking about failures and like losses. So I would just really go back and tell myself to chill the hell out or just be more relaxed through a lot of situations, specifically in my teenage years and like my early post high school years, because that shit was crazy. Cried less tears. Definitely cried a lot of tears. So that's the only thing I would go back and make different. What would you make different? Would you go back and change anything about your life? Let me know in the comment section. Remember to like, give me a thumbs up on this video, and subscribe to my channel so that I could be sliding in your DMs. I know. My dances are getting embarrassing. I'm trying to stop. I try to edit them out, but they're just awesome. Alright, that's enough. My kid is gonna like hate me in a couple of years when he watches these videos. Him and his sister. And I'm like, well, mommy's wrong. What's wrong with you, mom? They already think I'm nuts. But anyways, catch you guys for our next episode of Ask Georgie next week Friday. I'll be here. Will you be here? And special surprise for next week episode. I'm probably gonna do it live because it's the day after my birthday. Okay. Yeah.